What's up, Monkey Family? Back with another update. Things are looking good overall. I have the zoomed out chart pulled up, and I know there's a bit of red over the last few days after that run up to 8 million a couple weeks ago. But I really love this chart. I honestly do. I personally, and I've said it before, I do not mind sideways trading accumulation zones because as folks buy and the short-term sellers sell, we get more community strength, more believers buying in. I think that's what we've got here. So I'm still incredibly bullish, and we'll talk about why. And I just want to encourage everybody if if you don't like pullbacks, you don't like seeing a little bit of red, you don't have to stare at the chart. When you're invested in something like this, a true community coin, you don't have to sit and stare at the charts if you stress out about it. So I recommend not looking at it. If you're a believer, you believe in it, just buy it and hold it and wait. There's going to be green days coming very soon. So I just want to encourage everybody. Things are looking great to me. The chart's looking great. 2 months old, still very new. All the bullish things that we're going to talk about. I think we're in great position here. So first, let's look at the overall market here. Everything's dipping. Like Bitcoin last 7 days down 5%, Ethereum down 10, XRP down 10, and so on and so forth. And even the meme coins, the top meme coins, you can see a lot of red for a lot of them over the past 7 days. Quality projects. So things are just in the red a bit. From what I've read, a lot of people think maybe it's a slight pullback before we just completely break through soon. And so it depends on who you listen to. And we look at even SPX here, down 25% in the last 7 days. I'm sure Murad isn't fudding and crying about it. I think he understands. We're gonna run soon. There are a few coins that are in the green, but for the most part, everything's red over the last 7 days. So based on that, Monkey's holding strong. I'm not worried about this at all. Just more time to accumulate, and I'm personally adding more and put my money where my mouth is definitely and accumulating here. I honestly didn't think we'd have this chance when we were here in the 5-6 million range when the chart was right here. I mean, it just looked like it was gonna permanently break out. We never have a chance again. So I had mixed feelings at that time. So I'm grateful for the chance to buy more here. So also something I want to say about Monkey, people who have been part of the community, they've seen how we are, how we shill, how we work our bags. The lead account's great. They know it's memeable as the cute monkey. Retail's gonna love it. The pump fun potential there, which we're going to talk about, all that stuff. They've seen that, but I think people get impatient and then they move on to other things. I mean, there's pretty much a daily runner every day, right? Odds are you're not going to catch that daily runner, but we all see it, right? And you think, well, maybe I'll catch that, then I'll rotate back into monkey. And then inevitably you go out, you get wrecked, you might get lucky, but you end up losing your monkey position because of that. Now, I do hope people make money and they rotate back in. But what I'm saying is once we start our run, which is coming, those folks that have been invested in the project before will come back. They'll see it. They'll know when we're back up at 6 million. They know we're going to run to 10 million, then 50 million, then 100 million. So they already know that. And I think that contributes to the green candles when that FOMO kicks in because they've already seen what a strong community it is and they know once it breaks through, it's going to run. So I don't mind people leaving, honestly. I wish everybody would just buy and hold and keep the floor up nice and high, but people are inevitably gonna move, and I think that's fine. Um, I think I just want to also reiterate that buy something you believe in and just hold it. I think that's what season we're in here. If you look at some of these posts on X, like Mikey here says, go all in right now and log off until October. Not September, you'll sell too soon. So it's going to be a temptation to sell. And soon with Monkey, that's going to be your decision. It's not going to be, is this thing a dud or not? You're going to have to choose when to take profits. You're going to be at 10 million and think, oh, is this thing going to run to 50 million? You're going to be at 50 million and think it's going to run 100 million, so on and so forth. So that's going to be your decision soon. So he's saying Go all in right now. When things are red, log off. Don't worry about it. And I wouldn't say you necessarily have to log off, but that's what I was saying earlier. You don't need to be staring at the chart all the time if you're the type who gets depressed about it. So just this is a good time to be in crypto right now. Also, Don here. I don't know if he's still a monkey holder, but he says stacking small today creates freedom tomorrow. Now's the chance. Now's where you make the real money. Now's where you DCA, increase your position on things that you know will run, such as monkey. The max bid account here says the family tree, all these great projects, and monkey's there as one of the soldiers. So keep it up. We're getting noticed. People see us. I think everybody's seen monkey before. And again, that's going to help also when we start our run. When we start seeing the green in the chart, people are going to start piling in, and it's going to make it even more epic. Axis Ace, I think, has been a long time monkey holder, said, I think the best communities are going to outperform substantially as the year ends. So this is, you know, 4 or 5 months. Okay, this isn't like tomorrow. So just keep that in mind, be patient. But he's got these 6 projects here, all solid projects we've heard of. Monkey's right there. And he says, if you can find a better community than any of these, I'll personally give you a gift. And look at the low market cap of Monkey. I'm telling you guys, the upside is so huge for Monkey right now. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but I honestly think we're gonna run to the multi-millions. And I think we can hit 1 billion. I truly believe that. Gordon as well says markets pull back, investors panic, the smart money sharpens its knife. This is when empires are built. So I agree. This is when the real money's made. When things are red. You've heard that before, but now's your chance to put into practice. Just hold what you have at the very least. Jeep Burner JB says Alon plus pumpfun gave you the playbook on which community coins end up winning. Shilling the same coins for months. Still you fade red and FOMO when CT won't stop talking about them. Community season. So now's the time. Things are red. Folks are fading monkey. Monkey's literally in the pictures here. Okay, so we're in great shape here, especially at this low market cap. Mike De Niro says history shows the strongest rallies come right after consolidation. We're in that consolidation range here, and the rally's coming. And I posted here just a quick summary of one reason why I'm super bullish, and I've talked about it before, but Alon bought some monkey in his own wallet. It was one of the few coins he bought, and there's been numerous postings in the main pumpfun account since he purchased that. Monkeys in all the banners. They launched the Glass Full Foundation. They're going to inject significant liquidity into the ecosystem. They have Monkey has the lowest, if not the lowest, market cap among the list. And since then, we know pumpfun's regained over 90% of the Solana launchpad volume. So we're going to run. It's only a matter of time. Smart money's holding right now. Stay convicted. Don't focus on the chart if you're prone to panic. And we're gonna make it here. We're gonna run and run hard. And all good projects have periods like this, especially when the overall market is in the red. We're gonna have times like this, and this is just a great time to increase your position. Don't forget to follow the main monkey soul underscore account. I think he's getting close to 4,000 followers. Also, remember, there's always going to be runners, and they're going to be tempting. I just want to pull up this project. You guys probably saw it here. Gura. I don't even know what this is, but look, it had this forever up kind of honeypot chart here, went up to over 12 million, and then in one candle just pretty much lost it all, and now it's dead. So this is the type of thing you're negotiating. If you go out there and chase after green candles, you get impatient with monkey. I I personally say just buy and hold monkey. If you want to go play some bets on some other stuff, use different money. And then if you happen to make money, rotate back into monkey because this thing's going to run soon. Thanks, everyone.